Thursday morning commute. I'm a little early today. Not even a little, I'm a lot early today. Got some moves I gotta make. You know what I mean? At the JOB, man. Now I gotta grab the company truck and take it to get service. So I gotta do that early in the day, early as possible. Get that over with, get that done. You know what I mean? So we can make it happen. You know what I mean? Early in the morning, early as possible in the day. So I'm on my way to go grab the company truck. What's up with y'all this morning, man? As you can see, I'm already through my coffee. I didn't know why they made me do that. Like, what the hell was that? That was mad loud. I know I'm early. I know I'm a little early with it, a little amped up with it, a little early. Still wiping the coal out your eye, as the late and great Notorious B.I.G. would say. And that song Warning. But yeah, man. Ooh, take the clicker off. I hate the click. Who sits at the light with the clicker? I hate that clicking noise. That joint is annoying, bro. Like, you ain't even make the left yet. Why you sitting there with your clicker on? You're at the light at a turning signal. Like, who? Like, we know you about to make a left, and when you about to make it, put your clicker on in. You ain't gotta sit with the clicker. Anywho, how do you guys control your day? How do you guys control your day? Like, you can't control everything, right? But how do you guys control the majority of your day? Like, do you just kind of like wake up and know what you got to do every day, so you just do it? Which is cool, which is cute. But sometimes it leaves room for error, it leaves room for forgetfulness, it leaves room for things not being done the way you want them done in the time span that you wanted it done, right? So I suggest, and this is only my suggestion, I don't know, you know what I mean? Take it or leave it with a grain of salt, or put some pepper on it, whatever you want to do. In which I'm trying to get into the habit of, and I forgot to do it last night. That's why I'm thinking about it right now. Even though I have a good, I had a couple, like 3 days straight where I kind of like mapped out my day. I mapped out my day to almost to the point of waking up to bedtime. But that being said, I literally put in my notepad on my phone my whole day, right? All the things I know I got to get done that day. This Benz, like, she's doing some wild stuff, like sitting in the corner of my vehicle and knowing that we have to merge. Like, wow. Anyhow, so I go on my notepad, right, and on my phone, and I just literally map out my day from the time I need to wake up to around the time I need to go to sleep. Every day, every day, Monday through Friday, and I'm trying to work on my Saturdays and Sundays. Even if they change, even if there's a change in the day, or there's something that you don't usually do. Right? You type it out, and you know what I mean? Say at this time I gotta go. For instance, this morning, my whole plan was to go pick up the truck, bring the truck to the service people, take a lift back, all this, and got interviews I gotta do. I'm interviewing a new warehouse associate. So, by the way, I'm a warehouse manager for an e-commerce company. But anywho, so what I was gonna say. So basically, you map out your day to almost the exact of what you need, and there could be spaces where you don't know what you're doing at that time. You know what I mean? And that can definitely be a thing, but you don't want it to be a whole day, right? Like, you want to map out everything from the time you wake up to the time you take the dog out, to the time you get to the job, to the time you get, you leave the job, whatever you got during the job, whatever, even if you don't have like, even if you're like not a warehouse, like you're not a manager or something, but you got, you got things going on at the job. Okay, at this time, I get to work at 9. Say if you're a customer service rep and you get to work at 9 and, you take phone calls to, whatever, to, you take a break at 11 and you take, you got a lunch at 1 and then you got maybe a team meeting at 3 and then you leave at 5. You want to write these things down, okay? Then 5 and then you be home by 5:30 and then 5:30, from 5:30 to 6:30, you are watching TV maybe, and then from 6:30 to 10:30 you're working on your side business or whatever. This is how you find time. This is how you find the time to do the things to make you successful in whatever you're doing, right? Because a lot of people say they don't have time. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. The sun is coming up, so my waves is turned to white instead of black or blue, whatever you want to call it. From dark to light, basically. But because people always say they can't find time. They can't find time to do a side hustle. They can't find time to learn a new skill. They can't find time to study. They can't find time to spend with their loved ones. They can't find time to do this. They can't find time to do that. This is how you find the time. You map out your effing day. Your fucking day. The whole day. From the time you wake up to the time you need to go to sleep. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock. I don't care if it's 10:30. I don't care if it's 12:30. The time you need to go to sleep. I don't care if the time you need to wake up is 11 o'clock or 12 or 1 or 2 or 8 or 9. I don't care. That lady in the biz, man, she crazy, bro. She can't drive for shit. Anywho, so there, this is how you find time. You map out your whole day. That's how you find time. Because I used to always say that too. I used to be like, man, I can't find time to do this. I can't find time to do that. Where do I find the time? Yada, yada, yada. But once I started pinpointing the gaps in my day, like really mapping out my day and pinpointing, okay, what do I do around this time? And I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I do around that time. Okay, boom. So I started inserting time, like things I need to do there. Like, oh, okay, I need to, look at the bills at this time, or I need to study or learn about, something or whatever the case may be, or work on my side hustle, or I got a time to do some door dashing. Because, we all trying to hustle. We all trying to gain money here and there, right? So you have to find the time to do it. And the only way to find the time is mapping your day out. You know what I mean? So, again, what you do is go on your phone. You click on your notepad. And you strategically go through every hour of your day and find those gaps. It could be an hour gap. It could be a half hour gap. Shit, it could be 15 minutes. Whatever those gaps are, you find them, right? And you see where you can plug things in that you need to do. If you don't need to plug anything at that time, or you can't plug anything on that time, or you need to be more flexible with it at the time, then you put, something like, okay, say around between 1 and 2 o'clock, you don't have nothing to do, but you're at work, right? You don't have any meetings. You don't have any pressing. You don't know if you have anything pressing to do that at that time. So then you set that time up for looking at your to-do list, or set that time up to, complete a project or whatever the case may be, whatever your day is like. For me, I'm gonna tell you, for me, right? I can tell you my day every day. All right, so I wake up at 6:15. I need to be to bed. I need to not be to bed. I need to leave the house by 7:30. Okay, so I wake up at 6:15. I brush my teeth, like literally. So I get the coffee together. I'm done with that and everything with myself around 6:30. Right, put 6:30. I wake my daughter up, get her down, get her awake because she takes forever to wake up. So I'll get her up, and we get her dressed and rolling and all that good stuff by 7:15. Then I take the dog out, get that done by 7:30. We leave. I drop her off at the school by 7:45 because we're about 15 minutes of 10. We're less than 15 minutes away between the school, but I just give it a 15-minute, timestamp. So then I'm usually to work about 8:30, 8:40. See how that went, and then from 8:40, I give it a little space gap for some, some changes. Something might change, but from 8:45 to 9:15, I want a certain thing at my job. I want it done, my report done by 9:15. Now it might take me to 9:30, but I'm trying to push for 9:15. I'm giving myself that daily goal to have it done by 9:15. So then at 9:30, I left a 15-minute gap, right? That's why I don't stress myself out. But from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, because my meeting is at 10, I'm looking over my customer service tickets. And I'm looking over, just making sure fine comb, tooth comb, just kind of like really understanding what I got going on and making sure everything is straight. And then at 10 o'clock, I have my meeting. 10:45, by 10:45, it's supposed to be done. Even though sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it might be a little longer, but it gives you that 15-minute time gap, right? So then you got that. And then I have my personal staff, the people that are under me. I have a meeting with them at I put 11 o'clock, but so sometimes I start at 11:15, so I put 11 o'clock as a start time, as our start time, right, for our little meeting. So between 11 and 11:15, that's the time we should be meeting and have that done. So 11:15, it's a wrap. And then from 11:15 to 12 o'clock, I block that out. And then from 12 o'clock, I have a full staff meeting with all my warehouse associates, and we do a little group meeting, and boom, that's done. So now 12:15 turns around. I got, something else I need to do. So from 12:15, I block that out to whatever time, usually about 30 minutes or so. You see, you get the point, right? I incrementally block out my whole day. That's so I can have room for flexibility and have a good outline of what my day is going to look like. It really helps me stay on task, helps me stay, productive, helps me stay consistent. It helps so much because I know what my day is going to be every day, no matter what. And I think about it the night before. And usually while I'm laying in bed, I whip out my phone and type up all this stuff. All right. And I also put a daily goal in there, like a big heavy goal sometimes, like, okay, what's the goal for today? Even like I do after work, what time should I spend with my wife? What time? And she doesn't even know that. She doesn't even know I write those things down. So around that time, I know, hey, I need to go chill and hang out with my wife. It's just a map of the day. Sometimes, sometimes you got to change. Some things change. but you leave you gap those days that so you know what your day is gonna look like. It's almost like having a personal assistant, but not really. So yeah, that's what I do, man, and it helps tremendously. I think you guys should try it. I've been doing it lately. It really works. Really works. But anyway, I'm at the JLB. I got things to do. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a wealth builder. Subscribe to the channel. Holla at me, man. Like a video. Sham, man. Sham. Leave some comments. Let me know you here, bro. Stop being quiet. Stop just watching. It's creepy. All right. Until next time. Peace.